Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, a person who has woken up over 10,000 times and is still not used to it, Dr. Yukon Suckett. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Yukon Suckett. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you once again from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck that I found over at mtgmeta.io. This is a deck that was played in a tournament by ENDO TAKAAKI, ENDO TAKAAKI, called Mono Black Aggro. I guess he didn't give it like a name, or at least the name wasn't listed on his tournament slip there, because it's just called Mono Black Aggro. Right up here we got it, all caps, Mono Black Aggro. And so, yeah, we're going to play that today. We're going to take a look at Mono Black Aggro. Let's take a look at the cards that are in the deck. Try to see how this is different from other Mono Black decks that we've played. And we'll take it out and see how well it works. We've got Cut Down and Infernal Grasp. We have Infernal Grasp rather than Go for the Throat. I don't remember if I tore that out and changed it or whether or not this is really... No, that's actually the way he called for it. Infernal Grasp. Because, yeah. Tear out the throat. Sucks because if you start playing against artifact creatures, it'll do nothing. And this one will take out any creature, provided you got the life to lose, right? Cut Down, do anything with the power and toughness, equal to 5 or less. That's great. So we got the ability to take some dudes out. Not a whole lot, though. Evolve Sleeper, he buffs up quickly. What else we got here? Transmogrant, Grant's Crown. I didn't know what this was for the longest time. Why people kept playing it. It's actually pretty cool because it gives your dudes +2/+0. It only costs you like 1 black to do it. And whenever the equipped creatures die, you draw a card. It's like insurance, man. Except for the fact that you are like betting on your own creatures to die so you can draw a card. The thing is, you pretty much know your creatures are going to die. People are going to be killing them. You might as well get a card out of the deal. Yeah, that's insurance right there for you. Misery Shadow, I don't really like the art on this. That's what I don't like about it. It's just so nebulous or whatever. But this thing is such a monster. The fact that you could just keep pumping your stuff into it, 1-for-1 ratio, that is not cool at all. Plus, if a creature an opponent controls would die, it is exiled. That is pretty space awesome. Tenacious D, do what Tenacious D does. Gith, I just never really realized. I just don't understand this guy. Everybody plays with him. He's a 3/3. I can read what it says on there. It's just that it just seems like there should be something better than that guy, but we'll see if we can figure it out. Maybe this is the day. Sheoldred, doing awesome Sheoldred stuff. Cruelty of Gix, everything on here is awesome. Take a look at their hand, get rid of Planeswalker. Just taking a look at their hand is excellent, right? Even if you did nothing else. But getting rid of Planeswalker or a creature, yeah, suck it, right? Search a card, put that card in your hand, lose free life. Lastly, put a target creature from a graveyard into the battlefield under your control. Yeah. And Invoke Despair. There's only 2 of them in here. But that is always good in a mono black deck. Lastly, Phyrexian Fleshgorger loves the black mana, but if you can get up to 7, he's a 7/5, and if they target him, then they will take at least 5 points of damage if they want to do something to it, because that's what the ward price is for it. Otherwise, it's 3/3, and they take 3 points of damage if they want to try to get rid of it. All right, other than that, we got some lands. I love Mishra's Foundry. It's nice having man lands again. Man land! All right, so what are we doing? It's just an aggressive get it out attack. Pump your dudes up. Get a bunch of death touch. Force them to pay 2 for all the cards that they draw. And pump everything you can into Misery's Shadow. If we can get up to the high prowl levels, we'll just get out whatever's useful for us. Nuke them as hard as we can and hopefully destroy them with a life-linking Menacey 7/5. All right, let's go see if we can make it work. All right, playing against MasterofSFL. Keep. I'm an Evolve Sleeper. I like the sleeves semi-standing up. I'm a sleepwalker. I'm sleeping. Let's send the other one instead. Pump, 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 pump. Let's go, Joes. And evolved up. And here we go. Alright, we're up to 4 black mana. Boros guy's trying to take me down. Here's 5. Put a crown on someone's head. Going for that. Nice, 5. We'll pop this one, activate its ability, draw another card. Nice. I love every card in my hand. That's what you get. Back on board. He's the king of the... What are those things called? The place where boxers are at. Alright, we got 6 there. Let's put out a nice looking Sheoldred. And in for 5. And to make him draw a card. Oh, the humanity. King Sheoldred. It was you all along. There we go. At least I get to draw a card for that one. Alright, so this situation with cut down is not going to do me any good. Alright, it will do me some good. 1, that's pretty decent. Alright, now I can just come roll. There we go. Suck it, suckerfish. Victory! Alright, we're playing against GooseThePup. GooseThePup. 1, 2, 3, let's keep it. One and 2, this will be 3. You can put it back on his head for 3rd turn. An attack for 5. And we'll put this out. Slam it on his head. All in. Alright, there's 4. Get this out so that way we can pull some cards. Get a couple cards off this, actually. Ooh, I can't believe you let that sneak through. You are weak. You are pitiful. You're just a little scooshy dog running around. My next favorite thing would be a black mana then. So we can invoke Despair. Ah, got it. All right. Perfect. Boink. I'm hoping that takes out both of them. One's an enchantment, the other one's a creature. Yeah, he just counted it as both then. All right, there we go. Suck it. And I play against Jander. Or keep. All right, Misery Shadow, you're going to be the big boy this game. Handle in. Alright, so we're at 3 mana. I'm playing against Selesnya again. Oh, sweet googly moogly. That was dumb. Call a greeter. My turn. I'm gonna love this. Here we go. Invoke Despair. Oh, I gotta put out a land first. I'm sorry. Invoke Despair. All attack. Alright, we got 7 mana now too, which means that Fleshgorger is going to be swole. We just got to build up another 2 turns for it. That's not a good card. That is a good card though. A little bit of that. Doink. I don't have anything that can protect it. Ah, C3-2. And it's indestructible and super awesome. Just gonna let it through. I'm down to 1. He throws it on a guy, then that sucks. Because he can't lose the game at that point. Yep, there he goes. Now I gotta kill that guy somehow. Just gotta keep him lower than 0, so that way when I finally kill him, he could just be dead. I mean, I'd have to do an Invoke Despair, I suppose. I have to get it from someplace, though. Alright, pass it over. Yo, yo, yo. Yes, this is going very well, is it? Alright, you're my friend now. There we go. All right. Now pull me a card. Take the action. Take the action. Take the action. Nothing good. I do have it. We need to cut him. It just, we got to get to it. And there it is right there. You got to sacrifice it. There's no protections from that. Nope, that's not going to do it. And we win. Winner, winner, victory dinner. And we're playing against Ernie. Ernie. 1, 2, 3, let's 4. We got, let's go. You're not the real Cubert. Don't even pretend to be. I wonder if I can make his fish sleep. Really, it doesn't really matter. Can't tell the difference between a sleeping fish and a not sleeping fish. There we go. Blue white, huh? You gonna counter him? Yeah, you countered him. Let's give this guy a makeover. And send it all in. Just take another 3 to be able to pump him further than that. You don't put your own cards out anymore, is that the deal? Yeah, go ahead and counter that now. Oh, that's what you're waiting for. Ooh, I wish I had one more black mana. One more. Pump. Pump. And jump all over Teferi. All right, let's go take a look at your hand. Are you going to counter that stuff? Apparently not. What do you got going on? Just a couple fables after that? All right, that's cool. And we win. Victory! Now we're playing against Jagokoz. Jagokoz. Keep. Alright, our only creature coming out. Death. I'd like to pick up another mana. That'd be super cool. Super. There's another mana. And let's repeat. I'm down to 12, mostly of my own volition. Ooh. Let's see what this will do for us. I'll attack. You gonna block it up? Nope, you were not willing to trade. Sheoldred will clean this thing up here in just a second. Sorry, I touched the wrong screen there. Rescue Retriever! And we win! Man, that dog is wonderful. Victory! Victory, victory! Alright, so here we are with Mono Black Aggro. And you know how many decks I had to play before I found one that was worth playing? I played Citizen Gala, Werepup Burn, Evil Enchantments, Zombie triggers, some super Rakdos thing with Invoke Despair, and Red Wolf's Trample. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks before I got to this one. Hours of my life wasted on this. But this one was good. I mean, it's mono black. Obviously, it's good. This one, what's weird about it is without the control aspect of it, you can get tossed around sometimes. Let's see, what is my win rate on this? 70%. I played 10 games, won 7 of them with this game. That's a great win rate for a deck. This deck totally deserves it, and it's a great deck. Like I said, you know, there are times when it gets beyond your ability to control, and then you're just shooting blanks at that point. Like anybody with a good control deck can probably take this one down, but man, this deck is really, really good for the vast majority of what you're playing in the meta right now. So who is the hero of this deck? Let's take a look around here. I mean, Misery Shadow with the ability to just pump 1 for 1 like that is insanely powerful. The crown, one thing I dislike about it is it doesn't look like a crown to me. It looks like the cap on the end of a bolt or something. So that's just way too weird of a hat, right? Gix with being able to draw. I just never understood how this guy was any good. But the fact that he's a card draw engine, that's what he does. And I finally understand him. I don't know why it took me so long. I can read the words. I speak English natively, presumably. Yet that was a big weird one for me. Sheoldred is wonderful. And the Fleshgorger in this deck, I was able to get out at 7 quite a bit. So, I don't know, man. It was good. It was a good deck. you know, it's nothing. I mean, these are all great cards in here. These are great cards, and each one of them deserves their own little place in the whatever that it's called, the hall of records or something. You know, the place of honor. But you know, we've been playing them for a while now, and so it just kind of feels like, yeah, they're just great cards. We gotta just not be so blasé about Sheoldred, Invoke Despair, the Cruelty of Gix. I mean, these 3 cards are so incredible. All right, so let's go ahead and rate this deck up. So is this deck competitive? I got to say, from my perspective, 70% win rate, absolutely it's competitive. Is this deck fun? Yes, it is a fun deck. There's a lot of great judo chopping going on as you're working your way just towards people. Misery's Shadow and Evolved Sleeper buffing up, whether you're going to do that or you're going to play something out of your hand. You know, is it an instant? Is there sorcery? You're going to play things before or after? That's all going on. It's really interesting. It's very fun. Lastly, was it interesting? And I just said it was really interesting. The gameplay was definitely interesting. The cards, not so much. I mean, it's the same, like I said, it's the same stuff we've been seeing for a long time. This configuration of it is very aggro, not so much on the control side. Black has the ability to be all over the board on what it can do. This one is definitely focused on that aggressive play. So I'm going to rate it a little bit lower on the interesting level. It's not dull. It's not something you're like, oh no. But I mean, it's not like you're seeing a bunch of new cards or a bunch of new, you know, synergies or ways that the gameplay is being played. It's an aggro deck with some good cards, and you do have some judo chopping in there, so that's pretty sweet. What am I going to rate this one? High competitive, totally fun, and semi-interesting. I'm going to give it an A. It's definitely an A-level deck. So I think it's a great deck. I think you're probably going to like it too. If you should decide to play with it, I hope that you have as much fun as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.